What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to NHL 24 franchise mode. This episode we're going to be continuing our inaugural season. First I want to see our scouts. I did assign the scouts off cam and I moved some around and I hired a new one. So we have some new scouts going places, and we'll do this later on also. So we have until like October 19, so it should be good. But yeah, let's continue simming some games. Now we're up against the Anaheim Ducks. That's also a 4-3 loss. Nino Niederreiter had a hat trick though. Still waiting for our first win. That's the new scout. An 8-6 win over the St. Louis Blues. That is huge. I want to assign some players for the scout. I don't remember what league. It was the Liga. We need another scout in the Nordic region. In this one, Allsvenskan, and now we're gonna assign scouts. Assign the scout. This is pretty much all I did off cam, so it's really nothing entertaining. I will do it again later on. We'll get into like October 30th, I think. Maybe, actually no, maybe not, probably not. That 8-6. How's your AHL team? 2-0-1. Nice. I like that. Maybe go till October 20th and get some games. Get some simming going. Scouting, rather. I apparently don't know speaking. We have an injury to Jake Wallman. We'll fix that line. Fix him up. I might change the lineups. Probably not, but we'll see. Henry Yoki Haru is going in. Can he fit anywhere else? No. Yeah, this coach really does need to go. Did we beat the Sabres? We did 6-4. Another big game for the offense. We're at home against Carolina. And this is a 5-2 loss. Okay. We'll sim until the Sharks game and then get some more scouting done. It's an overtime loss. Not what I wanted to see. Well, we could just do it from here apparently, because I forgot about that. So what I do is do scouting playstyle twice on all these guys, and then I do the next one, and then yeah, it's basically it. It's really nothing all that entertaining. Do the first 10 guys for this, so 20 players from each league get scouted, if there's 2 scouts for that league. So are you guys enjoying the series so far? It's been interesting, to say the least. I'm excited to see how this team does, honestly. I mean, obviously I don't need to scout these guys. We're going 900s, but just get some scouting on these guys anyway. Might take some chances on some guys going later in the draft, see how they turn out. I really hope we can make the playoffs this year. I don't know if we will. It's October 21st, 22nd. Let's go to the 22nd and get that one out of the way. This game up against the Sharks. It's a 4-0 loss. Okay, you know what? Let's edit some lines. Duclair's been playing well, so let's put him up to the top line. Hagel didn't really fit anywhere else. Put Klim Kostin on the second line. Dakota Joshua. I guess this is just the way it's gonna have to stay. The defense is gonna have to stay as is, which I don't like. So let's see if this does anything. See, I want to give Duclair a spot on the top line. I didn't want to click on coaching staff. Yeah, this coach is definitely gonna go in the off season if I find a better coach, which I hope I do. That's not what I wanted to go here. Nope, wrong one again. Russia. I want to sim maybe until December-ish? December 1st? I hate that it does that. Like, I clicked on the first guy, keep him as the first scout. Don't change him. I don't know what that time I just made was. I just can't. It's the scouting isn't really entertaining, so that's why I kind of want to do it off cam. That's why I want to do potential comparison next, because it's the one that takes the longest, so you guys don't really have to watch it. But yeah, that's why I'm probably gonna do a lot of the scouting off camera. Let's get this stuff done quickly. That guy's going in the 1053 spot. He's a 1053 ranked prospect, I mean. It's insane. Probably not going to be making any trades this first season. Like any major trades. Unless we're out of the playoffs, and yeah, we'll trade some guys for prospects and picks for the future. But other than that, I don't really see anything happening. But yeah, because we're probably not a playoff team this year. I know it's still early to tell, but I really don't see us making the playoffs this year. This should be almost done. I really hope we get a couple of good draft picks. So that we can, no, not Sam Dickinson. I want to go down and get these guys. Yeah, but anyway, as we're saying, I want to get some high draft picks, trade some of you guys, and, you know, just do a proper rebuild, I guess. Probably not a rebuild, but like, just load up the prospects. Because I do think that we could be a good team. Because we're in a little bit of a weaker division, the Pacific Division. The only strong teams really are Edmonton and Vegas, and maybe LA. But like, look at the standings. Edmonton and Vegas is last. So there's a chance we could make it. Now we're against the Panthers in Florida. It's 4-3 loss in overtime, sure, but I still don't like it. It's just sim like this is better. Next game is against Vegas, division rival. a team that's, I think, above us. It's a 4-3 loss. Yeah, they're above us. They're up in second now. We're against Ottawa now. Like, we're just not playing good. Our age... There was an injury to our AHL player. Who went in? Was it Walensky? Very much so. Like, we don't have bad players. I just don't know why we're not playing well. And now we have another injury to our defenseman. Hopefully Wallman's back so that he can get in the game. Jake Wallman's back from injury, good. Put him down to the third, and Yoki Haru up with Schneider. Yep, know that. Did we beat Ottawa? We beat Ottawa, good. I think we have more scouting to do. I'm just going to wait till November 1st, actually. Up against the Ducks and the Hurricanes in a back-to-back. In Anaheim, then at home in Sydney. Did we beat the Ducks? We beat the Ducks, and we got a point from Carolina. At least we got a point. So we're 4-5-3 in the month of October. Obviously not good, but could be worse. You know, we could have been way worse than that. Do a lot of scouting to do again. Let's do this quickly. No, I didn't want to do play style again. I think, right? Yeah, I think with these guys it was play style. The rest is something else. The rest is skills comparison, I believe. Strengths and weaknesses. This is later on to November, so that's good. At least now it's not going to be as much scouting. So that's good. There'll be a little bit more simming of games than watching scouting. Which I'm sure everyone would rather see games than scouting. I know I would. Honestly, I don't know what I was gonna say actually. I just forgot. That's there's how much more? November 2nd, November 3rd. So wait till November 3rd. Like if I miss a player, I'll just go back up and get him after, like I just did there. November 2nd, November 3rd. It's on November 2nd, November 3rd. All right, that works for me. I want to see our team now. See what the stats look like. Up against a 6-2-1 Rangers team soon. So Michael Backlund leads the team in points. Backlund, Mantha, Greg, all playing really well. Who's our best defenseman? Dante Fabro, 5 points, 12 games. Not bad. Goalies. And there's the problem. Like, how are you such a good goalie but have terrible stats? Like an 878 and a 383. Like, I don't get this, but whatever. Let's just sim to the Rangers game and then get more scouting done. Hey, we're in 5th place in the division, alright? At least there's that. Middleton's back from injury. At least our team's coming back from injury. Like, I'm not even gonna blame the injuries for our losses. I know I could, but I'm not going to. Yoki Haru, 3 points, 8 games. Sure, whatever. It was Greg, Backlund, and Matt I think was playing great. Let's see if that works as a top line. And now Mantha, it will not. Yeah, Greg just does not like the first line at all. Let's see how this works, I guess. Maybe we put Clem Costin on the top line instead of Nino. See if that works. I mean, I know Nino is playing well, but we'll see. Last bit of scouting for a little while, thankfully. Until the end of November. I'll sim up until December 1st and we'll see what we do there. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Miss this guy. I have to go until November 12. I don't like that the scouting doesn't finish all on the same day. I know some of them don't start on the same day, which I understand. But I've started them all on the same day with the first bit of scouting. Like, why doesn't it just all end on the same day? I know there's different, like, some scouts are better than others. I get that. But, like, it could still be better. Like that's December 1st, thankfully. Yeah, we'll sim until December 1st. And take a look around the league and see if there's any trades, maybe? I don't, probably not, but we'll see. I mean, we could trade Middleton because he's worth a lot for some reason. Like, he has a lot of value to him. Not him. The US Central. Yeah, just take a look around the league, see what's up, and see if there's anything we can do to improve our team a little bit. Because I really don't want to be a bad team for too long. Because I already tried doing an expansion team, and we were just so bad for so long. And we didn't have bad players. We had some really good players of mixed ages. We had a good mix of youth and veterans, but we just didn't play well. And that was honestly extremely frustrating. Like, I did everything I possibly could, and the team still didn't play well. Not play style. Almost done scouting. This video's been a lot of scouting. Sorry about that, by the way. Next video is probably be a lot of the trade deadline, actually. Yeah, because probably take up to December 1st, January 1st, something like that, and then sim up until the deadline for next video. Be January till end of the season. If we make the playoffs, what I want to do is have each playoff series maybe be a video. Like, even if we get swept in the first round, that would be the entire video. And if we make the cup final, each series will be a video. I know I could do maybe like a live stream or something of the entire playoff series. But you never know. So November 12th is what we have to go up to. We'll see when playoffs come around. Not if, when. Now they're 6-3-1. They lost a game at least. So the Rangers are up next. We're in New York at Madison Square Garden. And it's a 5-4 loss. Up against Vancouver next. Division rival. Hopefully we win. It's an overtime loss. I'm not sure if this was a full injury or just like one of those lingering injuries. It was a lingering injury, okay. We'll probably just do that, I guess. Like, I really don't know what to do right now. It's so frustrating, and it's another overtime loss. Like, it's so frustrating. Yeah, sure, we're getting points, but the points are useless. Oh my god, can we stop with injuries? I swear, this game just cares about injuries and that's it. Henry Yoki Haru, and then fix whatever line we have to. There's Sean Walker on the top pair, I guess. Why was York on the freaking shootout? Who's there? Hagel, Duchesne, Shen, Duclair. I guess we'll put Nino. That's a win. And a win. Back-to-back wins for the first time since early October. The last bit of scouting and then sim to December 1st. This game takes so long to load. At least we could potentially get a revenge against the Rangers. Yeah, sim to December 1st. That might be the entire video, honestly. Sim to December 1st, maybe January 1st, I'm not sure. We'll sim to December 1st and see what's around the league, and that'll probably be it. So up against, no, doesn't what I want to do. I want to go sim here. The Rangers are in town, and we lose again. We're in Winnipeg. That's an 8-3 win. I don't get how this team works. I really don't. We're in Nashville now. See if we can beat the Predators. Hopefully we do. And there's another injury. Just replace. I'm tired of these injuries already. We beat the Predators. Good. Hosting Seattle Kraken. And that's a 3-1 loss. How do we lose to Seattle? Like, come on. We're in Tampa next. Actually, I'll sim to January 1st and just look around the league still. Put York here. There, we'll do this, I guess. See if this works. We'll try with York and Walker on the top pair. It's a 4-2 loss. We're in Montreal. Montreal looks like a good team in this coming season. I'll have to put Stahl back in. Not like they're going to be a good team either. Why do they keep putting Walensky? Do I have no extra forwards? I don't. I have no extra players. I need to sign 2 forwards. Okay, that's good. Now, for some reason, we're in the AHL. Their AHL team is bad. We beat the Montreal Canadiens 3-2. Our first game against the Canadiens, it's a win. And then now let's go sign 2 extra AHL forwards because we need some extra forwards down there. Let's see. Wait, what? Michael Hage. I know I created some players for certain things, but why is he here? He's not supposed to be here. I guess we'll sign him. Because why not? And then Christian Vesalainen. Sure. He's 24. He looks older than 24. I guess that's enough. One second, guys. I need to take a little sip of my drink. And I'm back. Continue simming to December 1st, get more scouting done, and look around the league. I created Michael Hayes to play with Montreal because, you know, he was drafted in this draft class. Why is he not signed to that team? Not signed, but like, why is he not part of that franchise? I guess the Habs lost a good prospect. To beat the LA Kings 4-2. We're at 10, 9, and 4, which I guess is okay. Got a point. That's fine. Now we're against Tampa and in Carolina. I see we get a revenge against both these teams. We lost to Tampa 4-2 recently. That's a 3-2 overtime loss. And a 4-3 regulation loss. We're 10, 10, and 6. As of right now, we hold the second wildcard spot. Matt Duchene leads the team with 26 points, has 6 goals, 20 assists. Get this last bit of scouting done, and then sim to January 1st. I think we have to do every scout now, which is going to take a minute. Yeah, it ends December 27th. We'll sim to January 1st, and I guess that's going to be fine. And now we're not looking as bad since we somewhat changed up the defensive pairings. I didn't realize you could put the pairings like that. Like, I checked everything I could, and it just didn't work. I don't know why. The sim to December 8th because the Allsvenskan Scouts has to go until then. Yeah, hopefully we can do good. Continue doing well. I know we're not doing that bad, but we're also not doing that great. So, yeah. We're pretty much at or just below 500, or 10, 10, and 6, I think it said. So hopefully there's some more good stuff coming our way. Don't want to go to the N. The N? The NLA, yeah. I don't know why it skipped so much. For some reason, I'm scouting people that go in the thousands, but not people that go in the 900s. Does that make any sense to anyone? I don't know why I do that. At least we signed a good prospect in Michael Hayes, so things could be looking around for us. We have him, we have Liesel. Some good depth right there. Good second, third liners right there. I don't remember clicking on that last guy. Yeah, we'll just sim to January 1st, I think. Well, December 8th, do that one scout, and then sim to January 1st. Sorry this video is a little boring with all the scouting, but it needs to be done. I know I could cut it out, but I don't really feel like doing that. At least it shows people who are somewhat starting franchise mode and what they're able to do. I was watching 2BC, and this is how I learned how to do this stuff. He taught me a lot of things and how to be a good franchise mode person, I guess, even though I'm still not great at it. Nope, I said to switch. I might draft a goalie this year, I'm not sure. I hope I get a couple of first round picks. Like, there's so many good players, I don't know who I want. So we'll just have to wait and see until free agency, until the draft. And that's that. Now let's continue simming. We'll sim here, past the Minnesota Wild and Toronto Maple Leafs. Hopefully we beat these two teams, especially the Maple Leafs. Mostly Minnesota, since we're in the same conference as them and we lost in overtime to them. Like, I don't know, it's all these extra time losses are so frustrating. Up against the Sharks next. Like, I don't like losing by one goal, but especially in overtime. I don't know what it is. It's so frustrating. I remember one time I didn't lose in overtime until, like, I think January. I think it was like mid-January. I had my first extra time loss. Now it's just sim until January 1st. I'll say gym. We're gonna sim to January 1st. And after that, it's gonna be all potential in comparison. I'm not doing the last bit of scouting on camera because I know it's boring. I'm gonna do the rest of the scouting off cam for next video. We're against San Jose and Seattle. We need to win these two teams. Win these two games against these teams. I cannot speak for the life of me. And Eric Stahl's injured with a concussion. Can you not go so slow? Christian Vesalainen's gonna come in. I think I might sign one more extra forward because we still don't have enough. We beat Seattle and lost in overtime again to San Jose. Before this win against Seattle, we had 5 extra time losses and 1 regulation loss. 1, 1, and 5 is just absurd. Let's check the standings. We're 4th in our division, out of the playoffs because the other two teams hold the wildcard spots. But we're tied with them. Maple Leafs are 1st in their division, Habs are 4th, the Rangers are tops in theirs, Mammoth are 1st in their division. The Utah Mammoth are 1st in their division. It's in my overall, I guess. Jacob Magna. Jason Magna. What about Jordan L'Esperance? Joel, sorry. I guess we'll sign him. It's just another center I'm adding. But hey, at least we're adding some extra players to our HL team now. I'm gonna take another sip of my drink. 1 second. And I'm back. Next game up against the Pittsburgh Penguins, against Sidney Crosby and the Pens. And Sid Malkin and the Pens. L'Esperance is signed. If you're hearing any sound, that was my throat, and we got destroyed by the Penguins, 9-4. We're in Vancouver now, on a Saturday night. I just touched the microphone by accident. And there's another overtime loss. We're 11, 11, and 10. Like, what is this record? We're against Washington. I don't know if they're a good team or not. Doesn't matter, because we lost to them. In New Jersey, and then at home against Calgary on a back-to-back. I might trade our backup goalie, honestly. What is this, dude? What is this? At home against Seattle. We beat the only win this month, and we beat them again 5-0 this time. Back-to-back shutouts at least, and 2 wins this month. At home versus Chicago, and then on the road in Philly to end the month. If we lose to Chicago, we lost 6-2 to the damn Chicago Blackhawks. Zach Aston-Reese is now injured. Put L'Esperance in, I guess. Putting Greg back up, Niederreiter back to the top line. I'll put Hagel back up there too. Let's get something changed about this team. What is this? Like, come on. Like, our team cannot possibly be this bad. See if we end this video off with a trade. Like, look at this. I'm paying you $6.4 million to have a save percentage below 900? And you're making 2.3 and you have a below 900 also. You have 1 win. Get off my team. Buffalo, who do you have? Can I steal Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen? Probably not. Does he have an extension? No, I do kind of want to get him. I'll give up like a 5th round pick for him. Whatever, it's fine. I know that wasn't going to go through anyway. Chicago, what goalies do you have? Spencer Knight, Laurent Brossoit, don't like any of these guys. Oh my god, except for Spencer Knight. Colorado. Do you want Blackwood back? How's Wedgwood doing? Not much better. Columbus. Like, they have nothing in Columbus either. Should I try Merzlikins? He has 4 years left. Man, it's not going to be a good team anyway. So draft picks. Merzlikins and a 3rd might be too much. A 4th. Yep, cool, we got Elvis Merzlikins now. At least we have somewhat of a solid backup goalie now. And an extra draft pick. Guess that's it, guys. Not that one. I want to go with this one. Put Merzlikin's in. I know he's still not a great goalie, but it's better than, well, who was it? Blackwood? Wedgwood, one of the two. That's it, guys. It's frustrating. It really is. I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.